I could be a stupid person and say, oh, no, we don't want a free plane. Obamacare is a failure. It's not a good health care. I would never be one to turn down that kind of an offer.
I think almost every time Trump speaks now, it becomes glaringly obvious how unqualified he is for the highest office in the country. And well, today is no difference with the press conference and some executive orders he's releasing. So if you can, take a moment, like the video, it helps us out a lot. We appreciate it. And let's get right into this press conference.
Never had a president that had the courage to do this. And nobody knew the system like I do. I mean, I've gotten to know this system so well. And I don't think it's fair that it benefits Obamacare. Obamacare is a failure. It's not a good health care. It works. I made it work. I had an obligation to make it work, or an obligation to let it die. I chose that we had to make it work. I had to make it as good as possible.
First off, this is supreme gaslighting because almost infamously, Trump tried to kill Obamacare. And if it wasn't for John McCain, he would have succeeded in that goal. Rest in peace. And second, a massive failure by what metric? Before Obamacare, you could be denied insurance for having a pre-existing condition that private insurance deemed too expensive to handle. It's cut the percent of uninsured Americans from 22% to 13%. This includes expanding Medicaid to 32 million Americans. It's helped lower costs. For instance, 80% of those with ACA coverage pay $10 or less a month for their healthcare coverage. Also, 100% of preventative services are covered completely for free for over 230 million Americans. So like where the flaws in the ACA exist are entirely around its allowance and credence that it still gives to private insurance, of which Trump just wants more of with less regulation on. So as far as he's concerned, it's objectively a great thing.
I could be a stupid person and say, oh, no, we don't want a free plane. We give free things out. We'll take one too. And it helps us out because, again, we're talking about we have 40-year-old aircraft. The money we spend, the maintenance we spend on those planes to keep them tippy-top is astronomical. You wouldn't even believe it. So I think it's a great gesture from Qatar. I appreciate it very much. I would never be one to turn down that kind of an offer. I mean, I could be a stupid person and say, no, we don't want a free, very expensive airplane.
You gotta love how incessantly Republicans cried corruption when Joe Biden was in office. Like, oh, he's taking money from China. Oh, Burisma gave Hunter a board position just because of Joe, and that's corruption. Then you have Trump coming in office and being like, well, first off, buy my crypto so I can rug pull you. And then second, yeah, I'll take a $400 million plane from the Qatari government for my personal use as president. Why not? Like, what are we even doing at this point? This is almost definitely in violation of the emoluments clause of the Constitution, which prevents government officials from taking gifts from foreign governments. But I think we're far past Trump valuing the Constitution. So I guess he's just going to do this as MAGA signs off on it yet again, because they don't really value the Constitution. As you know, it's an act that alone could probably be one of the craziest things a president in this generation has done. But instead, it's just one on the list of many Trump acts at this point.
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
Who's in charge of the budget bill while you're gone, sir?
Mr. President, are you ready to impose sanctions on Russia if Putin doesn't?
I mean, this is obvious mental decline from Trump, right? Like, this is a big deal. We should all be worried and signing the alarm, shouldn't we? I mean, if this was Biden that had done it, it would be ran on Fox News for the next week every single day. MAGA would be posting about it all over their social medias. They'd be in my comments wanting me to admit that Biden has dementia. But like, I bet not a single MAGA has a peep to say about their king doing it. I bet Fox News doesn't even cover this clip because the truth is, this is just old people shit, right? It's old people doing old people things. Thought as, I mean, this is the kind of thing that is almost inevitably going to become more commonplace throughout Trump's presidency, which you should watch for, right? All the figureheads who cried dementia for Biden for years that have nothing to say about these kinds of acts from Trump as they become more common. It should be one of the easiest ways for you to tell who is a total bad faith arbiter whose opinion should never be trusted to be objective.